Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News. I'm Shamela Pull and here's what we have in the bulletin. Female dies in Manchester truck crash. Rastafari Society awarded full land ownership. And later in sports, Jamaica Carifta teams returns this afternoon. Now the details. A female is dead following an early morning crash on Spur Hill in Manchester. She was a passenger in a truck carrying cement. The driver remains hospitalized in serious condition. According to reports, sometime after 5 a.m., he lost control of the vehicle which overturned, plunging nearly 80 meters into a precipice. We spoke with the district officer at the Mandeville Fire Station, Trevor Robinson.
A trailer to carrying out search. One person was found that seems to be alive, and another person that was found that has no movement or have no sign of life. We cannot tell you whether or not such person is a deceased or not. The doctor will tell you when you arrive at the hospital. But so far, that's the case. One truck overturned, and the search was carried out. 2 persons was found, and the wreckage is still over the ground.
Spur Hill is a known crash hotspot. Motorists, especially truck drivers, are being urged to follow the road code and obey the speed limit.
With this hill here now, it's very famous, and what persons need to do, especially truck drivers, just obey the sign up by the top of the road. I am a truck driver, but not the big unit. I drive a 7-ton unit. And it always tells us, use a lower gear, because the thing about it, if the bigger unit, if the truck start to pick up speed, it's very hard to engage the lower gear, and the truck will get away from you, and this hill has no mercy, and it will take your life. You just have to exercise caution and just obey the road code. That's all you have to do. Obey the speed limit, use your lower gear, and come down.
The St. Anne police have seized 2 illegal firearms and arrested 3 men. TVJ News understands that the men were held along the Hall Main Road Sunday night. A team from the Firearms and Narcotics Division and St. Anne Operational Support intercepted 2 vehicles about 10:28 p.m. A gun was found in one car and another with 4 9mm rounds hidden in the other. All 3 men were taken into custody. An appeal for the authorities to clear the Montego Bay River in St. James. This following major flooding in Lottery and Midday Hall on Sunday. Close to 12 houses were affected. Details in this report.
Homes under mud and debris. Chainsaw, an all too familiar sight for residents of Lottery Hamity, all in St. James. After about an hour of heavy rainfall, the Montego Bay River overflowed its banks, yet again causing major flooding.
I born and grow here, and for years me actually know say the river come up, but it never come up in the house. And since Melissa blow, it started coming at the house.
The residents contend that the river has not been cleaned for some time, which led to the flooding.
From Melissa, the river block up, and we always ask the councillor, the MP, to send excavator to clean it. Until now, they don't send no excavator. And we have to do with power saw at some of the time and cut up some of the wood them. Yesterday, no rain come back, and that is it.
From the storm blow, me have one shop there, so he wash away. The tree them in the water from the storm. Now the river come down yesterday, it worse. And then it back one way yesterday, wash away the car, wash away the shop again.
However, Councillor for the Somerton Division in St. James, Michael Allen, insists the issue has been brought to the National Works Agency on multiple occasions, but nothing has been done.
I talked to Mr. Cove at the NWA repeatedly about it. I talked to Mr. Francis about it repeatedly to get it cleared. I talked to the Member of Parliament, he listened to me, and I think he sent a unit here, but it was a tractor. So when I came back, the tractor had left, but the tractor couldn't do the work. If this gully coast was cleared before the shower rain, at least say 70%, 80% of water would pass through, so we wouldn't have this this terrible act again.
We put the issue to Community Relations Officer for the NWA's Western Region, Janelle Ricketts.
The situation is that it was really unusual rainfall in terms of the amount of rain that fell within a short space of time, leading to significant damage, significant flooding in that particular area. What we are now engaged in is the process of damage assessment, and our teams are now out with the aim to also remove some of those washed down debris from the river channel, and we hope to have that completed in short order.
Carrie-Ann Simpson, TVJ News.
The National Water Commission says customers on the Constant Spring system in Kingston and St. Andrew will now have normal 24-hour service starting on Wednesday. With recent consistent rainfall, it has raised the Hermitage Dam levels from below 65% to around 90%. This has eased earlier water restrictions. The NWC says the move reflects the agency's commitment to relax rules once conditions improve. Customers are, however, being encouraged to continue conserving water as restrictions could return if dam levels drop during the dry period. The government has given land titles to the Rastafari Coral Gardens Benevolent Society as compensation for the 1963 Coral Gardens incident. This is seen as an important step in correcting past injustices against the Rastafari community.
It was on Good Friday in 1963 that dozens of Rastafarians from Coral Gardens were either beaten, killed, trimmed, and falsely imprisoned at the hands of the police. Fast forward to Good Friday 2026, survivors received the most fitting gift. The Rastafari Coral Gardens Benevolent Society formally got land titles in Albion St. James, securing full legal ownership. Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Horace Chang said the transfer allows the community to manage and develop the property freely.
And of course, the assertiveness. We have helped Jamaicans who are, when you move away from Jamaica, the Jamaicans are independent and feisty. A lot of that spirit, independent spirit that has made our musicians, our athletes, the top in the world, come from that spirit that evolved from the Rastafari community, which never accepted the second place in society from the colonials. They asserted themselves, the I is a part of that a black man is I, not somebody, not a property.
Dr. Chang, who is also MP for St. James Northwestern, was joined by Culture Minister Olivia Grange at the annual Coral Gardens commemorative event. Ms. Grange revealed that the government has provided over $130 million to the Rastafari Coral Gardens Benevolent Society Trust Fund, including an additional $12 million recently.
Hurricane Melissa did not dampen your spirit. Hurricane Melissa did not make you quiver and shake, but made you continue to make you a resilient people. But we must also pause to remember those who have transitioned, who made their contribution, and who will always be remembered because they have left their mark upon all our lives. So even those who have transitioned, I say Rastafari lives.
Ms. Grange added that the government continues to provide financial support for the Rastafari Elders' Home in Norwood. She said the occasion reflects a deepening understanding as the administration addresses the concerns of the Rastafari community.
Today is another milestone in a process that started 9 years ago on April 3, 2017, when the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, Prime Minister of Jamaica, determined that it was an important act of justice and goodwill to recognize, to apologize, and make amends for wrong done to the Rastafari community by the state in 1963.
A 2015 report on the 1963 Coral Gardens injustice led to a government apology and compensation for survivors. Romarda Lyons, TVJ News.